Today in the mistakes category, we are going to cover a very critical topic. That is, not being aggressive during the sales process. There are many different ways to view being aggressive during the sales process, but listen in and you will find ways to create extraordinary results. In order to be successful in your sales process, you must have a few core beliefs. Do not sell on price. You need to give your prospect many different reasons to buy from you other than price. People will continue to choose price until you demonstrate value. Selling equals getting paid what you're worth to the customer. Selling is also helping your prospect take the right course of action. Just one example of demonstrating value is to create a presentation that is far better than your competition. Many contractors think they offer the most value because they are very proud of the work that they do. But you must help the prospect see that you are giving them more value than your competition. Instead of always trying to sell your prospect, try taking the approach of a consultant. You're there to help them make the best choices. Selling is absolutely key to your business survival. Without selling and without a good sales process, your company cannot grow. Without selling, you will always be looking for that next job. Now we're going to talk about what a good sales process looks like and what a bad sales process looks like. Let's start with the bad sales process. You struggle to make money. If the value is not there and you're selling on price, your business will always struggle to make money. You work for difficult clients. When you don't have a good sales process, you will be willing to take almost any job. As we all know in contracting, there are some clients that you should not work for. You have no room for error. If you have sold a job on price and solely on price, then you'll have no room for error in job costing, and we all know that in construction, you must have some room for error because things happen. You're not able to keep good people, which are key to a good reputation. In order to keep good people, your business must profit on every job, and you can do so by having a good sales process. As a contractor, your reputation is everything. A contractor business can prosper or die solely based on its reputation. Now let's look at a great sales process. In a great sales process, you set your own price. You pick and choose your clients. You can hire and keep the best crews. And you will enjoy the job because you're not constantly worrying about the budget. If you've done a good job building value, you can charge what you're worth. With a good sales process in place, you'll have the freedom to pick and choose those jobs that you want because you won't be stressed out about always having to get that next job. A good sales process equals big profits, which will allow you to keep that good staff. And as a contractor, if you're constantly worrying about that budget, it is hard to enjoy the work, and this will show to your client. Now we're going to talk about 4 steps to a better sales process. Number 1 is ask questions. You should always ask questions and let your prospect do most of the talking. A good rule of thumb for this is to talk about 30% of the time and listen 70% of the time. Listen intently while your prospect is talking. If you listen intently, your prospect will tell you everything you need to know to make a good sale. Anytime you do talk, eye contact is very important. When you don't make eye contact with your prospect, they will normally think you're not confident or you're hiding something. Number 2, identify your client's primary pain and concern. Listen for key factors. You might even write them down as you're listening. Listen for hot buttons. Every prospect has a hot button. If you can identify that hot button and address it, you're well on your way to making that sale. If you're working with a couple, listen and address both of their concerns equally. In today's society, studies show that women are 51% of the decision-making process in an average household. Number 3 is social proof. Always offer to provide references before your prospect has to ask for them. This shows that you're confident and proud of your work, and you always offer as many references as you can. If the prospect says 3 references are enough, give them 10. This just shows that you have more happy clients out there and that you're proud to share them with your prospect. Number 4, get your prospect to like and respect you. This is probably the most important part of the sales process. If they really like you, you have made 80% of the sale. Typically, they'll pay you a higher price. The reputation of the contracting industry makes the comfort level with you the single most important part of this process, just solely because of the reputation of our industry. The number one factor of an individual's purchase decision is based on comfort level and likability by a significant margin of 42% based on research. You can have a high business rating and much more, but if they don't like you and feel confident in your personal ability to fulfill their needs, they are not going to buy from you. Selling is the only thing that will separate you from price-cutting competition. It's all about value, it's all about relationship, and it's not about price. In summary, if you think end of time each time you enter the sales process, the sale will be long-term, relationship-driven, and referral-oriented. As a contractor, you are great at what you do, but if you'll master the sales process, your business will thrive.